Today we are going to revise geography for grade 7. So if you are a parent here, please gather all my grade 7. Welcome to my classroom. I am Sir Rudolph Matumbo. I am a professional teacher. I hold a degree in education and I am SAYS registered. If you need revision with all CAPS aligned subjects, you are in the right place. Please subscribe for more revisions. If you need private tutoring, please contact me using the contact details provided in the description of this video. Okay, let's get into today's lesson. Let's quickly go through the instructions. Answer all the questions. Read the instructions carefully. So straight away we go to section A. Section A, we will be dealing with population growth and change. So population growth and change for 25 marks. All right, so let's answer it. The good definition for this is the number. It's the number of life birth per 1,000 people. Per year. Okay, the number of live birth per 1,000 people in a population, in a population per year. So a good definition for the term birth rate is the number of live birth per 1,000 people in a population per year. All right, we move to death rate. What is a death rate? What is the good definition of death rate? So a death rate is the number, it's a number of deaths. Number of death. Here we were looking at the number of birth. Here we're looking at the number of death per 1,000 people in a population per year. All right, we go to question number 2. Question 2 says choose and underline the best answer. So you choose and you underline. The instruction says you should underline. A high birth rate leads to, so they say a high birth rate leads to what? Does it lead to migration? No. Does it lead to a stable population? No. Does it lead to a decrease in population? No. Does it lead to population growth? Yes. So the answer is population growth. So if there is a higher birth rate, then it means the population grows. So if there is a higher birth rate, then that means the population growth. Question 3 says true or false. South Africa's population is evenly distributed across the country. Is it true or false? They are asking if the population of South Africa is evenly distributed. Evenly means balanced. Is it balanced? Is it distributed in a balanced way across the country? And the answer of this one is false. It is not. Our population is not evenly distributed across our country. Question number 4. Question number 4 says, name 2 factors. So here they want 2 factors that can cause population growth. Number 1, high birth. High birth. The second one is immigration. Immigration grows the population as well. So if there are people coming into that country, then it means the population of that country will grow. If, for an example, there are people moving from one country and coming to that country, then it means the population will grow. So two factors that grows the population is high birth rate, high number of children being born, and then immigration of people. So question 5. Question 5 says, name 2 scientific developments that have extended the population's life expectancy. So they want 2 scientific developments that have extended the population's life expectancy. So the answer here is advancements. Okay, move here. Advancements in medicine, such as vaccines and improved sanitation. So it's advancement in it's advancement in medicine and improved sanitation. So these are the 2 scientific developments that have extended the population's life expectancy. It's the advancement of medicine and the improved sanitation. Number 6 says, name 2 diseases that have increased the death rate. 2 diseases that has increased the death rate. Okay. The first one is HIV and AIDS. The second one is tuberculosis. So these are 2 diseases that has increased death rate. Then we go to question 7. Question 7 says, use this graph to answer the following question. So it means we use this graph to answer the questions that follow. So question number 1 says, which gender generally lives longer in South Africa? Then we go back to the graph and we look. So the genders that we have here is male and then female. So here they are showing percentages, and then Here they are showing age. So, okay. Now we come and we say they want the gender that lives longer. So when you look at this graph, you can see that here the last bar is this one, and this one, it has got 1% of female, it has got 0% of males, and this is the age, is at the age 90 to 94. So this says that only 1% of females reach the age of between 90 and 94, but 0.0% of males, they live up to 90 to 94. So the answer to this question is female. So females lives longer in South Africa. Question B says, what percentage of the South African population was under 20 in 2020? Okay, to get the percentage of the population under 20, so under 20 years, it's where? It's from here, because here is 19, is 15 to 19, 10 to 14. So it means from here going down, it's under 20. So what you do, you take this percentage, you add it to this one, and you add this one, and you add this one. So you add 1, 2, 3, 4, and you come here, you add this, and you add this, and you add that. So when you add these two populations, you get 36.5%. So you can just do this on your calculator. You take this population from here to here, and you take this one from here to here, and you add, you'll get 36.5. So the answer is 36.5%. We move on to the next question. This one says, which group cost the government more? Pensioners over 65 or children under 20? So according to the graph, the correct answer here is children under 20. Children under 20. We go to D. Based on the information shown on the graph, why do you think the government struggled to collect enough taxes to support our population? So why do you think the government struggled to collect enough tax to support our population? And the answer is the government struggles to collect enough taxes because a large percentage of the population is young and elderly and not working. So question 8. Question 8 says, in rural areas, families tend to be large compared to those in urban areas. Give 2 good reasons to support this statement. All right. Reason number 1. Children are needed to help with agricultural work. So children are needed to help with agricultural work in rural areas. So number 2, lack of access to family planning resources. So the reason why urban families tend to be smaller, number 1 is higher cost of living in the city. In the cities, the cost of living is high. Then number 2, focus on education and careers. So it's because they are focusing on education and careers. We move. South Africa's population is growing. South Africa's population is growing at a steady rate, and many people are moving to cities for better opportunities. In your own opinion, how should the government manage the challenges of population growth in urban areas while conserving natural resources? So in your own words. So I think the government should improve. They should improve the urban infrastructure to accommodate growing population. By expanding housing, public transport, and essential services. Like water, and electricity. Sustainable urban planning, including green spaces and efficient resource management. Management is vital to ensure environmental conservation. So they should promote public awareness of resource conservation and investing in renewable energy. Section B, natural resources and conservation. So question number 1 says, give a good definition of conservation. Okay, what is conservation? Conservation is the protection and protection and preservation and careful management of natural resources to prevent depletion and ensure sustainability. So is the protection, preservation, and careful management of natural resources to prevent depletion and ensure sustainability. So question number 2 says, choose and underline the best answer. So you choose it and you underline it. Which of the following is renewable resource? Which of the following is a renewable resource? Is oil a renewable resource? The answer is no. Is natural gas a renewable resource? No. Is coal a renewable resource? No. Water a renewable resource? And the answer is yes. So the correct answer is water. Then we go to question 3. Question 3 says, true or false? The protection of wildlife is an important part of conservation. Is an important part of conservation. And the answer is yes. And this statement is true. It's true. So question 4 says, what is the importance of natural resources? So the importance of natural resources in South Africa. Why are natural resources important? Natural resources are essential. They are essential for South African economy. As they provide raw material for industries and exports for revenue and energy sources for economic activities. So question 5, let's go to question 5. All right, question 5 says, give one example of non-renewable resource. An example of a non-renewable resource can be coal. Coal is one of the resources that we have, but it's non-renewable. Then number 6 says, name one way South Africa can conserve water. How can South Africa conserve water? They should fix leaking taps and use water saving technologies. That's question number 6. So question number 7 says, use this graph to answer the following questions. So you look at this graph and you answer the questions that follows. The first question says, what percentage of water was used in homes in 2013? So homes 2013, what is the percentage of water? The second one say, which sector used the most water? Sector that used the most water. And the last one says, do you think agriculture is a good way to use our limited water supply? Give a reason. Okay, we go back to we go back to the graph and we look. They say what percentage of water was used in homes in 2013. So which one is homes? Domestic, then agriculture, domestic, industrial, power, mining, and other. So which color represent domestic here? This is domestic. So the percentage, this is 60 plus 3 is 63 plus 3 it's 66 plus 4 it's 70 plus 3 it's 73. So it means this is 27%. So 60% agriculture, and then the smaller percentages for the industry, mining, and power. So 27% of water was used for, so 27%, 27. So when they, another question, they say, which of the sector used most water? It's 60%, which is agriculture. Agriculture used most of the water. So the sector that used most water is agriculture. Question C says, do you think agriculture is good way to use our limited water resources? And the answer is yes, I think so. But only if sustainable farming methods are used, such as irrigation efficiency and drought resistant crops to minimize water waste. So this is the reason that I think. Then we move to question 8. So question 8 says, match the following natural resources with their main use in South Africa. So these are our natural resources and these are the main use, so you match them. Coal. What is coal mainly used for in South Africa? Is it essential for agriculture and human consumption? No. Is it exported for profit and industrial use? No. Is it used in generating electricity? Yes. Coal is used in generating electricity in South Africa. Number 2, water. What is the main use of water in South Africa? Is it exported for profit and industrial use? No. Is it essential for agriculture and human consumption? Yes. So this is the correct one. Gold. What is gold's main use in South Africa? Exported for profit and industrial use. Correct. So question 9 says, read the following case study and then answer the questions. We read the case study and answer the question. Okay, let's read. Human activities can damage water. Human activities can damage water catchment areas, which are essential for collection and storing water. Deforestation, which is deforestation, and farming practices like overgrazing and plowing reduces vegetation cover, leading to soil erosion and sedimentation in rivers and dams. This affects water quality and reduces the amount of water that catchment areas can store as the soil and dirty settlement in rivers and dams. Urbanization and the construction of roads and buildings also disrupt natural water flows, leading to population and reduced penetration of rainwater into the ground. The spread of alien invasive plant species such as wattle and pine further harms catchment areas by consuming large amounts of water, reducing stream flows and outcompeting indigenous plants that help keep the natural balance of these ecosystems. We go to the questions. Question number 1. What is a water catchment? Water catchment is a region. It's a region where water from rain and rivers is collected and stored, often in dams, lakes, or rivers. To supply water to a specific area. To supply water in a specific area. All right. B says list 3 different activities that can damage water catchment area. So 3 of them, you remember they spoke about deforestation and they spoke about overgrazing and they spoke about urbanization. Then C says, what are the alien plants and why are they a problem? So, alien plants are non-native species that excessive amounts of water So alien plants are non-native species that use excessive amounts of water and disrupts the natural ecosystem. Okay. D. Name one way to control alien invaders. So, the way to control alien invaders is by removing them manually or using biological control methods. 10 says write a paragraph of at least 8 to 10 sentences discussing ecotourism, including the following: a definition of ecotourism, good examples of ecotourism activities, how these activities can impact local communities and South Africa as a whole. Okay. Ecotourism is a form of responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment and improves the well-being of local people. Examples of ecotourism activities includes guided nature walks, wildlife conservation projects, and visiting national parks like Isimangaliso Wetland Park. These activities can be okay. So these activities can benefit local communities by creating jobs and promoting sustainable development. For South Africa, ecotourism contributes to the economy by attracting international visitors, while encouraging the preservation of biodiversity and natural resources, ensuring that future generation can enjoy these areas. Future generation can enjoy these areas. Thanks for watching this video up until this point. It shows that you are serious about your education. Remember, if you want to learn something, repetition is the mother of all learning. So it is very important that you keep on repeating this video until you grasp all the concepts that are explained here. If you feel that there are some things that I didn't cover in this video, please do not hesitate to put it in the comment section.